Hi there, Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at April 11 through April 17. And the main thing that's happening this week, and it's definitely going to be affecting you, Leos, is that Mars, the planet of action, the planet of stamina, the planet of let's do it, like the Nike planet of the zodiac, is going out of phase. Now, Mars only goes out of phase once every 2 years. It's not like Mercury, which incidentally is going out of phase later on this month. Mars is going out of phase from April 17 through June 29. So it's a long stretch, and it's going to seem longer for you because Mars is going out of phase in Sagittarius, your fellow fire sign, and your fifth house of romance, creativity, and self-fulfillment. Definitely a time when you'll recognize that there is a slowdown, and whether or not it's in a romance, whether you've started dating somebody, and when Mars goes out of phase, you feel as if some of the magic and some of the fire has dissipated, which is not the greatest feeling. Or it may be that creatively, if you're a writer or a painter or an artist of some kind, that you're in a bit of a creative slump and writer's block and all that sort of thing, or just having fun. You're not having as much fun when Mars is out of phase, and you don't have the energy. What is fun? Fun can be, you go bowling, you have fun. You go hiking, you have fun. You go zip lining, bungee jumping. Everyone has the different ideas of what fun is. You go to a winery, go wine tasting. You go in a hot air balloon. Like it seems like a bit of a childish thing to say, oh, I had so much fun. But sometimes you can have a lot of fun doing something. Go dancing or something and you have fun. So maybe you'll just be a little lacking in fun, and you'll have to really think about it and make plans to have fun, because when Mars goes out of phase, it really is the engine that makes things go in the universe. So when it's out of phase, things really slow down. And it seems like no matter how hard you try, Leos, you don't have enough steam to get the job done. Now, some of the things to be aware of during Mars retrograde is to slow down, to review your past actions, to be careful, to adjust your expectations to reflect your energy levels. Don't be impulsive. Don't start arguments or slash fights. Don't schedule elective surgery. Don't begin a lawsuit. Don't play with firearms or sharp tools. This retrograde begins with Mars in Sagittarius, which has the greatest effect on foreign travel, sports competitions, grandchildren, in-laws, and any actions that touch on religion, history, or higher education. So they're all the areas that are affected by Mars going out of phase. And of course, if you probably will know, Sagittarians and Aries are ruled by Mars. Mars is in Sagittarius, and Geminis are affected as well. So it's the fire and air signs that are really going to feel Mars retrograde, and it's the earth and water signs that are going to feel Mercury retrograde. But when they're both out of phase, which is going to be from April 28th through May 21st, it's going to really be quite something. It hasn't happened. I can't remember the last time Mercury and Mars were both out of phase at the same time. So I'll be telling you more about that as we get closer to Mercury retrograde. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week.